Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Gauranga Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Radha, Radha, Govinda, Radha, Radha, Govinda, Radha, Radha, Govinda, 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 Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Radha, Radha, Radha. Radha, Radha. Radha, Radha, Radha. Radha, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Okay, maybe we'll read a little bit here from, let's try with Bhagavad Gita. Or Srimad Bhagavatam, actually. Canto 1. Questions by the sages. Chapter 1. Oh my Lord.
Professional mode. Top mode. Host mode.
Okay. Oh my Lord, Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva. Oh my Lord, Sri Krishna, son of Vasudeva. Oh all-pervading personality of Godhead. Oh all-pervading personality of Godhead. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon the Lord, Sri Krishna, because he is the absolute truth. I meditate on the Lord, Sri Krishna, because he is the absolute truth. It's absolutely true. What he says and what his actual real devotees say, it's true, truth. And the primeval cause of all causes of creation. And the primeval cause of all causes of creation. So, of course, that includes creation and maintenance and what's going on now? Destruction. See, he's the primeval cause of all causes. You know? So sometimes, if in these times, it's kind of good to know where do you stand? What side are you on? Because everybody has to take a side now. You notice? I was watching this TV series before, and it was called Westworld, and they predicting what's going on. Everything, is all predicted in this movie. Their plan, the plans, the globalist plans, everything. And so anyway, there was a guy. One of the AI persons there said, "You got to choose a side. You got to pick a side." And the whole thing in the end was he finally picked a side. So everybody has to pick a side now. Or you pick a side by default automatically. Got to choose sides. Isn't that amazing? We're at those times. So I also was thinking, well, what side do I belong on? Should I fight this that's going on? Am I hard, to fight, and tell people, they're lying to you, these globalists, they're evil, and they are. See? So yeah, I definitely didn't want to take the side of the globalist, the evil part. And then I was thinking, well, should I take the side of the person who's trying to fight it with, telling the truth that these people are being cheated? I think, should I be on their side? And then these verses in Bhagavatam, the Lord showed me, he says, well, why don't you be on my side? Well, what is your side, Lord? Well, let me read the verse again. Yeah. I meditate upon Lord Sri Krishna. So this is my meditation now. I meditate on Lord Sri Krishna because he is the absolute truth, the primeval cause of all causes of the creation, sustenance, and destruction. He's the cause, the ultimate cause of even the destruction of what's happening now. Destruction of whatever has been created. A lot of people think, well, we created these buildings, Actually, no, these ideas are put in our minds. It's actually Vishnu, kind of the form of God, just laying on the, this is a story I heard, it's probably true. Vishnu is just laying down and he's dreaming. His eyes are closed, if you notice, and he's having a dream. And these dreams are everything these scientists are creating, or whatever is being put in the minds. Maybe he's having a bad dream or something, and then a lot of horrible things start happening, like bad dreams. Yeah. So the Lord is the cause of all causes. We're only secondary causes, instruments for the Lord's will. So that's the side I choose. Otherwise, it's disturbing. Either side, it's a disturbance. You choose a side, you just become like the side of the demons or the demigods, and you become disturbed. Like Johann says, we thank the sent that the Lord sent Prahlad. See, yeah, Prahlad wasn't concerned about, taking the sides of the demigods to fight his father. And he wasn't on the side of his father. He was on the side of Narayan. And he taught that. Devotional service, just meditate on the Lord and you'll be in peace. He was peaceful. And that pastime, all kinds of things. They tried to poison him, everything. He was still at peace because he was meditating on the cause of all causes. And so that's the message here. What is going to come is going to come. You could fight it. You could try to fight it. It's pretty strong. But this has all been predicted. It's been predicted in the Bible and the Vedas. We'd be living at this time. So I would say the topic of this talk here is, what side are you choosing? You got to choose a side. Are you on the side of evil, like the masses? Many of them have chosen the side of evil simply because they're following and serving the evil forces in play. And some people are fighting it with understanding that these demons are lying to people to destroy everything, because that's what they want to do. Yeah. So anyway, the message here is, okay, let's figure out where does God stand in all this? He's got another plan. See, he's got a plan. So it's great. Every day we do these classes and the Lord downloads new information from, Goloka Vrindavan, and, what his plans are. It's great. I like it. It's like an unfolding of new things to understand. Like, oh yeah, okay. So what's your plan, Lord, in all this? Here you're destroying the world as it is, all this nice capitalism that we had, people making money and building buildings and making, stuff like that, building houses and, big families and going on vacations, all that stuff, working really hard, food. Now it's being destroyed. So what are you doing? What do you want to create? What is your next creation? Well, Isaiah kind of predicted it. He said there will be a time when everyone will know God. They won't have to be taught. It's like here, a lot of people can come in here regularly. I don't have to teach you about God. You already know. I got to plug this in. Okay, we go turn it this way. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the mission here. That's the mission I'm on. and we have a nice group of devotees here. So the mission is this is an opportunity at this time to know the Lord. You know, that was the whole purpose of Prahlad Maharaj's preaching, is so that people could know that independent Lord, that wonderful Lord, that the Lord of peace, the Lord of bliss, the Lord of ecstasy. That's even more a mission now. See, that's the mission now. If you're not finding that in religion, say you go into ISKCON, Gaudiya Smriti, Gaudiya Math, and you're not finding that you know the Lord, and I know a lot of the Vaishnavas have not found the Lord yet. I know a person that was, you know, they talk of this Raghunuga Sangha in the Gaudiya Samiti, and a lady was there for 20 years, and most are like this. They still don't know the Lord in their heart. You know, so if you don't know that transcendental Lord in your heart there, that's living in there, that's dormant, it's not been awakened, you can come here. That's our work here. Okay? That's the side we stand on. We stand on the side of awakening the Lord in the hearts of anybody who comes. You could be on the side of the demons or the demigods. You can be being used as an instrument to destroy what is in this world now, or the side of the demigods trying to maintain what has been created before and fighting this destroying element. Okay? Or you can come and know that transcendental Lord who's behind the whole thing. He's inspiring everybody. He's inspiring the demigods who are trying to be truthful, and inspiring the demons who are their nature is evil. And this is the other option. There's only 3 options now. This is the other option. Everyone can know the Lord. Be a demon, be you a demon or a demigod. All your sins and material blockages to know that you're actually a really wealthy person can be removed. That you're rich beyond your wildest dreams. But not rich in the money thing. That's not real riches. That's illusion. No. You're rich in devotion to the creator, maintainer, and destroyer of the material world. And the maintainer of the spiritual worlds. And you notice his glory is not he created the spiritual world. It's always been. He's always been, and who we really are has always been also. So isn't this great? We got a brand, man. We got a mission. Hey, we're on a mission. Isn't it nice to be on a mission? Are you guys on a mission? Yes. They're always on a mission. We got a nice family out there. Yeah. Say hello to Facebook Live. They got the mission with the kids. See, everybody's got to be on a mission. Otherwise, you'd be like drifting in this world. So we got a mission here. So, hey, man, this is our mission statement. Whoever's on the same page, let us get together every day, which we are, many of us. We're here and stand for everybody, whoever they are, to know God in your own heart. Religion? No, not religious. There are a lot of material motivations. No, to actually purely know the Lord in the heart. Blessed are those who are pure in heart, they shall know God. That kind of thing. Our mission is to help all the conditioned souls, no matter what backgrounds people have. Yes, Johan, he's on the same page. I like that. He's a transcendental madman. That guy he's totally insane. Insanity. See? Insane. It's actually not a bad word when it's transcendentally interpreted. Insane means you're insanity. See, insanity. But if you're in the material world, in consciousness, you're insane, crazy. This makes, if people will spend 30 days to listen here, hear all these explanations, you'll see this makes more sense, what we're talking about. Even with all this ecstasy and crying and laughing like mad women, this makes more sense here than anything I've heard or seen. This is better than the philosophy of Socrates and Plato, all put together. This is even better than what Christians are teaching, because they speculate still. They need some help. We can help them. Serge, welcome. I think I met you before, Serge. I think, maybe. I knew another Serge from, did I ever meet you? I think I might have met a Serge in India. Have you been to India or Goa or maybe Vrindavan or somewhere? Yeah, isn't this a great verse? I love this verse, man. It's so fantastic, man. This is how we can see, man. We see through the opinions of these great devotees of the Lord. I love it, man. True sight. And I love glorifying Shuddha Bhakti conception of life. Because that's where real life is. If you're not a Shuddha Bhakti, you don't know what life is. You don't have real life yet. Come here, become a Shuddha Bhakti. We'll work on you. Krishna will work on you. We'll work on from the outside. He'll work from the inside, and he'll show you what Shuddha is. Shuddha is spiritual, man. True spiritual bliss and love, real love. Man. Hey, Christina, welcome. My twin sister. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations. And he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. See, so the Lord is independent. Isn't that amazing? He's not dependent on the demons. He's not dependent on the demigods. See? He's the cause of the demons and the demigods. Now I got some good news for everybody. You can become independent too. But not independent of him, but by taking shelter of the Supreme Independent, we become independent of his Maya, the illusion. That's why these little demons, oh, what a cute little dog. These little demons, they can't do anything. They can't bewilder us. See? Because he's the cause, and we took shelter of the demon, the cause of the demons and demigods, so they can't speculate or bewilder us in any way. In that way. See? So anybody can become like this. That's what we're all about here. Another good reason to come and listen, so you can become free. See, we become dependent on what the Lord is dependent. See, the Lord he says he's independent, but he's actually dependent on something. And that's the big secret. And I'm here to squeal on God. I'm here to tell people, because he did. And we have the order to tell people his big secret. The big secret of what the Lord, the independent one, is actually dependent on. Willingly. And that's bhakti. Devotion. See? So he's dependent on bhakti, and his devotees they also become dependent on bhakti. We're all, dependent on devotion. See, the spiritual potency is wonderful. People need to learn about this. This is the most important subject you can ever learn about. It's not taught in college. It's not even taught in theological schools very clearly. It's not even taught in ISKCON properly. or any of those groups properly. But it's taught here properly. You know why? Because we experience it. We're not just talking about it. We know from experience what transcendental bliss is. Oh, you don't believe? Well, come here and watch every day. You'll see every day transcendental bliss manifesting. See, prema, not just Bob, no, not just a Shakti, not just Bob, but prema and its symptoms, all described in the book. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Nectar Devotion. See? You learn kinetically here. You see with your own eyes, whoa, what is this? This crying and laughing. Oh, that's prema, man. Oh, this choking up of the voice. What is that? Oh, that's prema, my friends. What is this shivering? Oh, that's prema. There you go. Learning what's really true in this world. Man, I got a great audience. I got all these kids, their parents. And I got the big microphone so they hear everything. I didn't know this was going to be a preaching opportunity. Aren't these verses fantastic? Isn't it nice to hear about the absolute truth? See, this is absolute truth, man. Not absolute bullshit in the world. That's all in the world, they just keep absolute baloney. Absolute lot of baloney being slung everywhere, man. All about the world and worldly matters and the body and how to make money, everything pertaining to the body, how to make babies, how to abort babies, all these things, man. All these temporary subjects, man. How to transgenderize. Come on, we have nothing to do with that stuff. That's not absolute, man. That comes and goes. Everybody's getting confused about my gender. Come here and we'll tell you what your real gender is. Your true gender is you're a devotee of Vrindavan. Maybe you're a cowherd boy or a cowherd girl or a maintainer of the Lord. That's your real gender, man. That's your real soul's position. Your spirit soul. Everybody's confused naturally. You're confused if you think you're a man. You're confused if you think you're a woman. Material body. You're confused still. Here we'll dispel all that confusion. It is he only who first imparted Vedic knowledge into the heart of Brahmaji. See, this is like he spoke to him like a person. See? Imparted knowledge into the heart of Brahmaji. Okay? And that's when the Lord appeared to him. Okay? And that's the disciplic line. And then the bona fide, he became a bona fide spiritual master because he knew the truth. The truth has set him free. His eyes were tinged with a salve of devotion and love, the tears. How do you know you're with in the right association with a real guru? Because you'll feel it in your heart. When you get real knowledge spoken by a realized soul, you'll feel it awakened in your heart. This is it. The Lord in your heart, you start to realize who God is. Oh, he's living in my heart, man. Oh, he's listening to his devotee speak. The Lord likes to hear as it is conclusions without minus the speculation. And you'll feel it. You start to go, wow, man, the Lord in my heart, he likes this. I'm bringing him to Sadhu Sangha. Wow, we share the same heart. I feel it. I experience it. It's not just words in a book. It's part of my own experience. That's what you get with a bona fide guru. It is he who first imparted the Vedic knowledge into the heart of Brahmaji, the original being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion. Isn't that amazing? Even great sages and demigods are placed into illusion. As one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen in fire, or land seen on water, only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear effectual. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reaction of the three modes of nature, appear factual. See? And so it's the kindness of the Lord. He wants to get us out of that. That's why we have Bhagavad Gita. See, people are being controlled by these modes of nature. See? So he comes and teaches, oh, these modes of nature are affecting everybody, putting them in illusion. And this is how you get out of it. So the best way, the essence is associate with devotees that are not affected by the modes. See? They're affected by what? By the Lord's spiritual potency. What is that? Devotion, love of God. Pure devotional service. Serving the Lord with devotion, love, and bliss. Hey, that's the best way to dissolve our illusions. Faith in illusion, basically. Faith in the mode of passion, ignorance, and even goodness. That's why even we would say, hey man, there's something better than material goodness. Trying to be good. I therefore meditate upon him, Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode. So that's it, man. That's the simple truth. People, they're in this temporary world of material existence simply because they don't know. They're meditating on it. They're meditating on the modes of nature. They think that's real, but it's unreal in a sense because it's not here permanently. And this is the way out, is to hear about the Lord, the transcendental nature of the Lord, and meditate on Krishna. Meditate on his name, on his philosophy, the truth. Okay? This is true reality. See? And then when you become attracted to topics of Krishna, there you go, you're set free. And they become less and less attracted to the modes of nature. It just diminishes. It's like this becomes more attractive, and that fades into the background more and more. This is the path of peace. This is the best way. I therefore meditate upon him, Sri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free of the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. The absolute truth. Absolutely true. Forever. Next verse is a great verse. Completely rejecting all activities which are materially motivated, this Bhagavad Purana propounds the highest truth. See, so we need to take dips in this. See, the Lord he's not like an all or nothing kind of guy. No, it's really nice. That's why he meets us where we're at. We can't give up. We can't completely reject material life. No way. That's sannyas, and they can't even do it very well in this age of Kali. That's why it's not even allowed to take sannyas according to the Vedas. It's so difficult. But this book completely rejects all religious activities which are materially motivated. Like, hey, let's do a puja so that we can make money, and get collection. That's still going on, right? In temples, they're building temples so they can collect money. See, that's materially motivated. See, this Bhagavatam, this book, rejects all that. That's why, Bhaktisiddhanta, when he saw they were building temples, and he saw his own disciples, now they got some material facility, and they started fighting over the rooms. This kind of happens, they got a material facility after being poor. Now they start fighting over the rooms. And then he takes Prabhupada aside and he says, listen, I'd like to sell all the marble in the temple and print books. So if you get money, print books. Print books. See, print these books. See, these books aren't materially motivated. That's why they're so nice. I'm worshiping this book. I'm worshiping Krishna as he is. That's what I love about it. There's no material motivation about this. It's spiritually motivated. I'm very motivated spiritually to just relish these words and these truths and glorify Shuddha Bhakti, man. Shuddha Bhakti meditation on Krishna. I'm very spiritually motivated for that. You don't have to drop $1 into the connection box or $1,000 for me to speak about Bhagavatam. No, my reward is instant gratification. Instant gratification. And that's the opulence that you can get here. Instant gratification. Purified just by not putting a shade over the truth. Uncompromising, holding the truth up so people can see it and hear it. See it by hearing it. And also see the ecstasy. See, completely rejecting all activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavad, that's why you devotees out there in ISKCON or anything, you should be thinking. I don't care what group you're in, you should be thinking right. You know what thinking right is? Where is Bhagavatam being preached as it is? So it preached so well that it's awakening bliss in my heart, ecstasy in my heart. Where is that spiritually motivated preaching, where the devotee themselves is tasting this bliss, this ecstasy? Where is that preaching? Totally. Yeah, this verse is so good. This Bhagavat Purana, Bhagavat means truth. This truth, eternal truth. This Bhagavat Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure. Oh, see again, that's the quality of a guru. See? The real quality of a bona fide spiritual master. I know I harp on this a lot. Well, I only do this for Karuna so he can become convinced. Has to sink deep, deep inside. Or anybody else. Myself included. This truth, this absolute truth, is understood by those who are fully pure in heart. And so the question should be, well, how do I know a person is fully pure in heart? How do I know this? Never thought to ask that question. That's why I asked it for her. I am asking this question for ISKCON devotees, for Gaudiya Samiti devotees, for Gaudiya Math devotees, for the world, for Christians. How do you know a Christian is pure in heart? Fully pure in heart? How do we know? Well, pure devotion. When pure devotion awakens in our heart, now we know God. See? It reveals the truth about the Lord. You look at these verses and I understand. Pure in heart. Yeah. The Lord in my heart has awakened, and I feel this love for the Lord. Now my heart is getting purified. For the first time in my life, I feel that Lord awaken my heart. I realize He's the supreme purity Himself. Just Him awakening and showing me Himself. See, and feeling that illusion burn away of all these things I've identified with. See, now my heart is getting purified. And so when that matures, see, because this is Bhakti Lata Beach, you get this from a real devotee, from a bona fide guru, my friends. You get this Lord awakened in your heart, the pure one. He's the pure one. Okay? And then you just keep watering this bhakti creeper like we do every day. You notice we don't miss a day. Have I missed a day yet? Many of you are also, you water, you go on Facebook Live and water the creeper. See, and then the Lord appears in your heart. He purifies everything. Purifies the hearts of others who listen to you and see your ecstasy and hear your words motivated by ecstatic love. It's the only pure thing in the world is that kind of association. That's called sadhu sangha, the real sadhu sangha. The real, see, the real deal. It's rare. So you find a mature devotee where they've had a lot of ecstasy for a long time. Heart has been really purified, and hear from them. Even for those whose hearts are getting purified, even a little, they're going to have more knowledge than those whose hearts is not even an awakening yet. That's where I said the Lord would give on his tour of South India. He would meet people and he would chant and dance in ecstasy, and they'd be attracted, like, wow, that's really amazing. What can we do to be saved like that? And he'd preach to them. What would he preach? This kind of stuff. And then they would get by his association, they would get this Bhakti Lata Bij, and they would cultivate it. They continue to hear and chant, and this would inflame. They feel these devotional mellows awakening, and they became spiritual teachers. And they kept cultivating, keep watering the creeper, and they became spiritual masters. That's the process. There's a process here. Most teachers, in Vaishnavism, they haven't even been awakened like this. Even as gurus, they don't have this awakening. They don't understand this. Some of my students, they're better than 100 of those gurus because they don't have the awakening yet. This is forthcoming now. This is the beginning. This is the authorized by the disciplic line, headed by Prabhupada, blessed by Krishna. Yeah. An intelligent devotee, even if they're a guru, a spiritual master, a sannyasi, a Brahmin, an intelligent one will say, wow, that's what I read about. I'm seeing this with my own eyes. Oh my God. I want this. I'm not too proud to take gold from what appears to be a filthy place. Ah, it doesn't look very good over there. The guy's got a t-shirt, no T-lock on. That's a dirty place. His head's like a crematorium, but look at the bhakti in that sangha. Look at those devotees becoming ecstatic. So this Bhagavat Purana propounds the highest truth. See, the highest truth is what? I asked a devotee who was around for a while, it seems. I said, well, what is the highest truth you've realized in Krishna consciousness? And he was initiated by a guru and everything. And his idea was, oh, just service, service. What kind of service? Well, yeah, I don't know, serving the Vaishnavas, serving the guru. Yeah, but that's, that's supposed to actually get you to some place too. So that place is spontaneous love of God. See, that's the highest truth, is spontaneous love of God. That's why I glorify it all the time. Why glorify anything less than that? Especially when it's available. And it's been authorized for distribution. It wasn't authorized before for distribution. It is now. Shamasundari says, I am listening to you and I remember the day when I first time saw and heard you on Facebook. You know what I remember? What's that? Vibration. Then I stopped scrolling. It was a magic day. Still is. Oh, that's great. This dog's doing tricks. So listen to this. This is just getting good. There's a reason for this highest truth. So the highest truth is reality. Highest reality, spontaneous devotion, distinguished from illusion. See? Even the mode of goodness is an illusion. Even Varnashram Dharma is just a system for the material body and propensities to organize society. It's still part of the illusion. But the highest truth is spontaneous devotion. This is for us to meditate on now. See? Distinguished from all these other illusions. Illusion could be, hey, you're not a bona fide deliverer of a spiritual master. You haven't mastered Krishna if you don't have ecstatic love of God in a mature state. Hey man, you're not Guru Dev. See, that's an illusion distinguished. People don't like it often. Oh, how dare you, you're offensive to pure devotion. Well, no, I'm just respectful of the truth. I'm here to hold the truth high and distinguish it from all illusions. Because that's an obstacle at a certain point. Okay, if you're a beginner and you're first coming to Krishna consciousness and you don't know the difference between a truly advanced devotee who has love of God, devotion to Krishna with all the symptoms of brain, and somebody who doesn't, you don't know this and you're coming, okay, well, it's great. You can't make a distinction there and you're not being taught. Because such teachers are rare, real teachers. Little sentimental, but true. What do you mean? Sentimental is not bad. This kind of sentiment is wonderful. The Lord was also sentimental like that, but it was transcendental sentiment. It's all about sentiment, transcendental sentiment, not material sentiment, transcendental sentiment. So the highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. I think we're engaged in that. See, for the welfare of all. Right. See, this is not just for sannyasis. It's not just for Brahmins. It's not just for the world. It's not just for Christians. It's not just for Sudras. It's not just for ISKCON. It's not just for Gaudiya Samiti. It's not just for the Muslims. It's for all of them. Why not? It's the essence of truth. It applies to everybody. We're all built like that. We all have an eternal relationship with God. It's for everybody. That's why there's no sectarianism here. This is for everybody. I'll talk to a Christian. I'm not believing the illusion that my Lord Krishna and Lord Chaitanya is a false God. That's an illusion. That's why I can help even them. Their Lord is my Lord also. I know how that shows up, and I could probably help them. They were into it. See? That's the real guru. They can help everybody. Can help demons. You know, demons could be destroying everything. We can help you, man. My Lord will take away all those sins, all those babies you've killed, and all that stuff. You know, they're killing babies and children and all that. The Lord will forgive all of that. That my Lord will do that. He's very powerful. Forgive all those sins. All you have to do is just come serve my Lord. Transcendental Lord. Take away all that. Give you something better than adrenochrome. Ecstasy in the name. Prema. So what is the need for any other scripture? Oh, I finished the verse. This is a big, nice verse. It's packed with a lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. See, this truth uproots the miseries, and there's a reason. It's not just sentimental. Well, that's part of it. This truth uproots the threefold miseries because we begin to meditate on what is eternal. When you listen to a real devotee, a real guru, okay, they're bringing your meditation from the three modes of nature, which most people are meditating on. Even Varnashram Dharma, it's part of the mode, material modes, mode of goodness. And bringing your attention in an attractive way to the spiritual dimension of meditation. And that's called Harikatha. And by hearing transcendental vibration and truth, threefold miseries start to be dissipated. See, that's why you hear for a long time. Dissipates the modes. See? So, what need is there for any other scripture? There really isn't. But we could use other scriptures. I do sometimes. As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of the Bhagavatam, this is very important. Attentive and submissive. That is the key. So when you're starting to do that, attentively hearing in a submissive way, this is my guru. I really listen here. Then you start to experience many things. By this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established in the heart. There we go. That's the goal. He's in the heart, but established is another thing. I'm aware of God in my heart. Yes, yes. He's established. He takes his seat there. He'll never leave. Now you got the Comforter. Now you got the Holy Spirit. He's living with you. Okay? He'll give you comfort. He'll give you purification by awakening in your heart. See? You just feed him the scriptures. You feed him Harikatha. You feed him chanting the holy name. See? Becomes established in the heart. You start going steady with the Lord. You become steady. Oh, look what we got here. We got a beautiful guest.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj.
Hello. I
I
heard you
need
were
to,
sentimental. Go ahead.
I need to come because I just really like what you are saying right now about establishment God in our heart. This
You
is,
like that?
yeah, I like to feel it. Because when I feel it, when I'm aware of it, when I wake up, when I go sleep, and I am tuned in and I contact, I feel it. When I feel it, then it feels like okay, now word can end it. Then there is nothing what can happen to me. I love it. I love it. Then I have no fear. Then I have no stress.
That's the truth.
Can I stay here and still listen to you?
Yes, please. That's great. Yeah. I'm about ready to finish though, because I'm kind of getting talked out here.
No problem. 5
Yeah,
minutes. Maybe you will
5 minutes.
find.
Yeah. Okay. So by this culture of knowledge, the Lord is established in the heart. And that's what it's all about. People, the Lord is in the heart, but he's dormant. So people are not aware. We don't know we have this friend. This friend that can help us in so many ways. Just by, he does it effortlessly. All he does is appear and everything is accomplished. He's here. Oh, this is so great. Now, automatically you're happy. Automatically you're purified. Automatically you're directed because you've met your beloved. That's it, man. The magic happens. The rasa dance. And the Lord is singing, I met my devotee, my devotees met me. Wow, everything's perfect now. That's the truth, man. See, all I'm doing is telling you the truth. It's right there in the book, man. The Lord is establishing the heart. These are just some details. It's like, oh yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah. And let me add a few things here, man. This is how it is, man. The Lord, he appears in my heart, man, and the fireworks are going off, man, and everything is beautiful. Everything is perfect. That meeting, I've met my Lord, my beautiful Lord. So therefore, our next verse, oh, expert and thoughtful men and women. We're not racist here. We're racers. We're racers. We're racing to the Lord. Not racist, racers. Oh, expert and thoughtful men. Relish. See, relish. Notice this is about relish. You gotta put relish on your hot dogs. See? Krishna is the hot dog. And the tongue is the relish. These are veggie. Krishna is the veggie dog. And the tongue is the relish. You gotta lick that dog. That veggie dog.
Yeah.
That's his word. But, yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically every morning when I wake up, let's say I need to wake up, I have to stand at 7. So from 6, I'm laying down and I'm chanting, not out loud, but in my heart, in my system. And then it's like I am in the air, it's so light. And then I'm trying with my concentration, investigated this name. And very often it's like you're saying, tasting, and I ask myself, what is it? Why it tastes so good? Why it brings me so calm? Why I feel so soft? Why I feel so protected? But it's
Very
like
mystical.
travel. But I have to admit, my investigation is very, very little. I just, I'm still leaking from the outside of the jar but it's anyway, it's very strong. It's powerful. It
Yeah.
is
No,
charging.
I feel the same. I'm just also just scratching the surface. You know, I feel like I'm just getting a little drop.
Surely, poorly. Ah.
But it
Yeah,
keeps increasing.
and then when I feel this, very often I have to think about you in case of being yourself, that you are preaching this ultimate truth. You are revealing the scripture to the people, but at the same time, you are not losing your uniqueness. You are always cute, cool guy, if may I say. And when I'm laying in bed and when I'm chanting, and then I prepare myself today, and this illusion is falling apart from me, and I feel okay, now I can run my life with my Lord, and I don't have to shame, and I don't have stress to say or to do anything, because I feel so integrate. And then I
Yeah.
have to think about you, that you are also integrate.
Yeah, I
This
think we're twin sisters also. I'm also, I'm not into religion, man. To me, that's religion. You got to be something different than what you are, and etiquettes. Yeah, just be, eh, just be yourself. Just
I'm
do
not
what you can
sure
do.
if in religion there is a place for uniqueness.
No, there isn't. You got to conform. Yeah, that's why I like people here. They're themselves, where they're trying to be. They're just working on it.
Yeah, this uniqueness, it's like everybody basically telling their own story. And yeah, when I was thinking today, was listening to you, and then I had to think about my ex-guru death, and he was saying what is saying in scriptures. He always emphasized that he's just saying what is in scriptures, but through his uniqueness,
Mm-hmm.
he was transmitting this knowledge, and we all felt stress. We all felt fear. We all felt, this. It was like you cannot be yourself. You cannot even move. And today
Yeah.
I realized he was transmitting through himself. It just mean that he was like this. He thought that when he will be renounced, and so renounced, and this renunciation stopped him to see what is around him, the
Mm-hmm.
other
Mm-hmm.
people, or that the other people wants to have Lord. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just this transmission came from him. And sometimes, because I was listening to you parallel, and sometimes I came and I had this, whoa, and I just wanted to talk about Krishna and Radha, and then he was reacting very strange, like he couldn't receive it.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to look at me suspiciously, and now today I realized that he just couldn't receive it. Because he didn't believe it. Because he didn't believe in it.
That's right. He doesn't believe in the real Krishna. It's a kind of an atheism, It's a form of, see, the real Krishna is Satchidananda, and we're presenting that, and you're showing you're favorable to Satchidananda Krishna. And he's suspicious because he's like Jarasandha. Jarasandha, he was worshiping, doing strictly rules, regulations, kind of like sannyas. He was a king, but he was really strict. Never lied, told the truth and everything. But he hated Krishna. He didn't like Krishna. He didn't like the transcendental bliss of Krishna. What is this? This is not a rule. He's not following the rules. What is this? He's too informal. Yeah. So it's a form of atheism. Man, people
Yeah.
don't know. So that's why nobody explains the Bhagavatam as it is, because it's like, well, that's not very encouraging. These people, they're, They're actually atheists and they're studying Bhagavatam. But hey, man, that's why you want to get out of it. You got to take this association and get away from those who are against the ecstatic platform. You know, that's where God really is. You want to play with God, man? Well, that's what we do here. You know, you want to serve God with a sour puss? Go follow her ex-guru. You know, a lot of fear, a lot of you know, a lot of stern rules and control. Oh boy, you want control.
You know what, Gurudev? It's I don't know Shastra, and I'm not studying this anymore very often. And I have this all duties and dreams. Like I need movement in my life, but and I really don't know anything. But what I just want to have this Lord in my heart. You know, only this. No, nothing more is needed. I mean, it's when it's established, then it's okay. Maybe I'm too, too poor, too not too bold, because I maybe it seems that I care only about my life, because but there is so many factors to they need to be established, but the basics, like when he's established, when he wakes me up, when we are spending together this 1 hour on meditation, like it's like I'm in this ocean of Maya, but in the bubble, in the cosmic plane. And yeah, I really pray to him every day. I'm saying to him, just stay, okay? And sometimes during the day, I'm just doing this recognition. Are you still there? Okay, everything is fine. I can go there and do this and this. And when I feel my Lord, when we are together, when there is no separation, or I'm not too much stress that I can tune in, then when I make your classes during the day, I'm super grateful. I experience such a bliss. It's just like the doors are opening. It's like you are opening the portal, to spiritual world. It's like, because when I'm not tuned into my Lord, then I hear that you are repeating every day the same thing. But when I'm tuned in, then your words are providing me new realization. And it's so beautiful. And today, being with you and seeing this all, oh my God, Lalita Madhava, Bhakti makes him young.
Yeah, he does. He looks amazing, doesn't he? And they're dancing around there.
Yes, and everybody, you, Tom, Lalita, it's just can be seen that this uniqueness, that you are truly alive, that your soul is activated, and it's so nice, and it's so calming, to have you in my life, to have this opportunity.
Yeah. It's like that. We all got Krishna in our lives, and we're on the same page. We like Krishna's association.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm ready. I think I got to go now.
Where are you now?
I'm in the park. Here, I'll show you.
Wow, it's crowdy.
Yeah, well, these people there, it looks like a school, a little school. They were listening for a while.
Yeah? Is it happens to you that you are alone, you are doing something, and then people are coming and you preach them, or you make only on Facebook?
Well, I don't know. They just were listening. They made some comments. Now they're back to doing their thing. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take a swim and I'm gonna eat some lunch, and come back a little later. Thank you for dropping in there, Shama Sundari. Come anytime. You know,
Yeah.
you're also super cute.
Only when he's awake.
Yeah, we keep that awake.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So thank you very much for coming. It's been fun, and
Mm.
we'll have some more fun later.
Hare Krishna, alligator. Ciao, Gurudev. Take care.